This is a video recording for users who are adding students to the ELPA 21 list for the screener and for the summative. So I keep the website for ELPA bookmarked. So this would be the website that you would need to enter, ne.portal.erassist.org. So first off, you're going to want to click the Test Administrators tab. Next, to enter students, you have to go in through the TIDE portal. Generally, it's going to ask you to log in after you click the TIDE portal. I apparently was already logged in. You have a username and password, generally your iGator email, and then whatever password you had set up when we first set you up as a user here. So I'm going to go through that process just to show you how to log in. So here's the secure login. It's going to ask you what your user role and what year you're looking for. So obviously if you're entering a new student, you are going to want to be in the current school year. User role, I think that there's the best overarching role to log in at is district coordinator. That's going to give you access to everything you need to set up these students. So district coordinator, Nebraska, District Western Pilgrim Schools, all that stuff I just leave alone. Submit. So preparing for testing is where we want to look at students. So click the down arrow. You're going to want to add a student. So click add a student. You need to go through selecting the school. So Wisner Pilger Elementary. You're going to need the state student ID. You can get that from one of the secretaries off of Power School. To enter, it's always a 10-digit ID number, not a 5-digit or a 4-digit lunch number or anything like that. So enter that number, the student's last name, student's first name, student middle name, gender, birthday. Obviously anything with an asterisk by it, it has to be entered. Student grade level. They will not be paper testers. Yes or no, whether they're homeless, generally no. SPED indicator, so if they are qualified for special education, you have to click yes. If not, click no. If they have already achieved or received a limited English proficiency status from another state on the ELPA screener, then you would click yes. If not, this is a new student to us, click no. First year ELL, generally we don't know yet whether they're first year ELL, so you would click no. If they're on a 504 plan, click yes. If not, click no. Migrant student, and this is whether they have qualified for migrant services, not just if they migrated here. This is a ESU thing, so I'm just going to leave that blank for now, but yes if they have, no if they haven't. You would find out that information from Dot and Jamie again in the office. Language code, so whatever their home language is that they filled out on the home language screener that we sent home, you would find that language and put it here. Primary disability. If they're not qualified for special education, then you click none. If they're SLD, then click SLD or whatever the code might be. So need to figure out which race and ethnicity they are. The one we just had today was Pacific Islander. And then if they are qualified for special education, or if they do have some other things that the parents say that they need on the ELPA 21 summative or on the screener, you need to set them up here. So magnification, read it aloud, those types of things. Generally, we're not going to do anything there. Line reader is like a little ruler that helps them line up where they're reading. A mouse pointer, system default, color is going to be black and white. And then masking is you can cover up certain parts of the screen. But the tool on the iPad when the students are taking the test is generally user-friendly enough that you don't need to set up many of these accommodations. But same thing down here. There are accommodations, non-embedded accommodations that you're going to be doing other than what's embedded the in the program, reading aloud, those types of things. I'm not sure what permissive mode is. Looks like allows certified accessibility software to be used with secure browser. So right now we don't have any students like that, so I would just leave that how it is. Number of accommodations, one or more, none for students who are not in special education. Same thing here. So then you would click save to enter the student into the ELPA 21 system. So then the students are, you can view them after you've entered them in view, export, students. So that's in this quick menu under preparing for testing. Also, you can go back to the home menu and click students and then view, edit, export students. So just to make sure they are entered. It's a pretty easy search. You can even just search by school. The elementary school, you don't have to enter anything else. Search. One result right now for this year. So here's our student that we just actually entered today, the day this video was made. So that's the tutorial on how to get students entered. I will make another tutorial on how to print a test ticket, and then also another tutorial on how to set them up for testing.